Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Nerd Safari. I am Ellie, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the 1988 Tim Burton movie Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton is Beetlejuice.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
Now, this is one of the ultimate in the teen angst, my parents just don't understand me genre of movie. Poor Lydia. In a neat twist, it is not the weird goth teen who is the most painful alien feature in this Connecticut landscape, but her parents and their bizarre avant-garde design aesthetics.
Maybe the house could use a little remodeling.
The iconic style in this movie made it stand out from pretty much everything else we'd seen before. Not just the outlandish set design and wardrobe, but also the makeup. And the team who created these iconic looks quite rightfully won an Oscar in 1989. Now let's talk trivia. Beetlejuice was actually the very first DVD sent out on Netflix in 1998. I wonder what happened to Netflix. I hope they're doing okay. This is apparently Michael Keaton's very favourite film of his own, possibly because his character is in less than 20% of the film, so he only spent 2 weeks filming. In addition, he was able to gloriously ad-lib 90% of his lines, a process he found very exhausting but cathartic.
Can you be scary?
What do you think of this?
It's hard to imagine a time before Tim Burton, but this was only his second feature film. Originally, Michael Keaton and almost all the other cast just didn't get it. Eventually, however, they did come around after meeting Tim Burton, and after seeing Pee-wee's Big Adventure, made a lot of things make a lot more sense. The success of this movie also helped him to get to direct Batman and work with Michael Keaton again.
Oh yeah, here I come, baby.
He's guaranteed to put some life
Attention, keyboard shoppers.
in your afterlife.
Tim Burton feared that the Deo sequence wouldn't go over well, since in his opinion it wasn't very funny.
It's cute, Delia.
He originally wanted more of an R&B sound for this movie. However, it turned out that the music of Harry Belafonte was much more affordable for this surprisingly low-budget production. And I definitely feel it adds more to the iconic quirks we have come to know and expect from Tim Burton.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Let's talk about the movie we almost got.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
The studio did not like the title. It was considered too obscure, made no sense, and no one could pronounce it. Originally, they wanted to call the film House Ghosts. As a joke, Tim Burton suggested the name Scared Sheetless and was horrified when the studio actually considered using it for a while, but he stuck to his guns and they did agree.
It's showtime.
Angelica Houston was originally lined up and cast for the role of Delia, but unfortunately right before filming started, she fell ill and was replaced by Catherine O'Hara, who then met production designer Bo Welch on set, and they are currently coming up on their 30th wedding anniversary. Tim Burton is a good matchmaker. Now, Tim Burton's original vision for this movie had Sammy Davis Jr. in the role of Beetlejuice, but the studio execs understandably just couldn't see it. Also considered briefly were Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Christopher Lloyd, Jim Carrey, Tim Curry, Jack Nicholson, Bill Murray, Robert De Niro, and John Cleese. They all had very different flavors of crazy. At one point, Tim Burton even considered Arnold Schwarzenegger, but his reputation at the time as an action star caused concerns that people wouldn't take it seriously. Burton even went to the extent of approaching Schwarzenegger, but he did turn it down as he was busy shooting The Running Man. Now, for other roles, Juliette Lewis auditioned for the role of Lydia, as did Lori Loughlin, Diane Lane, Sarah Jessica Parker, Brooke Shields, Justine Bateman, Molly Ringwald, and Jennifer Connelly. They all turned down this role. The casting eventually came down to just 2 actresses, namely Winona Ryder and Alyssa Milano, with Winona Ryder ultimately landing the role and sealing her goth girl nerd cred.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Kirstie Alley was actually the first choice for the role of Barbara, but the producers of Cheers wouldn't let her out of her contract to take the role. Also considered for Barbara were Sigourney Weaver, Linda Blair, Goldie Hawn, Laura Dern, and Linda Hamilton, before they made the excellent choice of Gina Davis, all incredible women. Now, rumors of a sequel and plans for a sequel began almost immediately. Initially, it was intended to be set in Hawaii, my old stomping grounds. Rumors swirled today, but the actual plans have been shelved literally just a few months ago as of the time of this recording. But there is always the animated TV show, which is now available on DVD. And Beetlejuice fans will be stoked to know that a fan-helmed Kickstarter-backed documentary was announced this very month, and they are hoping for a December release.
Now, the party's over.
You want somebody out of the house? I want to get somebody out of your house.
That's all about Beetlejuice. Now, thank you from Nerd Safari. Like and subscribe so you don't end up in the bad place. Please do tip your delivery folk. You just don't know which ones may end up helping you navigate the afterlife.
Shut up and sit down.